morning, happy Friday. I'm just sitting here with my coffee and my little red dog over here, Boo. Today I thought it would be fun just to go through the day. So it is Friday, like I just said. Normally on Fridays I am not working. I have a longer run. I do the Sculpt Society, my longer workout of hers, the 45 minutes. I do some meal prepping, some grocery shopping. It's kind of just almost preparing for the next week. I go back to work on Sunday, so I try to have Saturday be my Sabbath, my relaxing day, just doing stuff that I like to do. So I try and knock out all of the kind of things I need to do on Friday. And then I also have Bible study, so I'll do that. I just had a coffee date with Nate, which has been so amazing implementing those into our week, a weekday, just whatever one works. Today it just happened to be Friday. They're so much better than night dates. I feel like you just have so much more energy. Anyway, so that's what this video will be about. We're gonna get in a run, we're gonna get in a workout, some meal prep. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. I guess one thing I could mention while I'm on here is I love having coffee in the morning, obviously, who doesn't? And for years I would have it on an empty stomach. Nothing ever bothered me, it was not an issue at all. For whatever reason, recently in the last year, I just can't do it. My stomach just hurts so bad, or I get just nauseous. So that's how I'm feeling this morning. I'm not hungry at all, which is weird, honestly, for me. Boo Bear. However, I'm just my belly is feeling sick. So I just pulled out some beef jerky. Oh, there we go. This is the best beef jerky. I get it from Costco. It comes, there's I don't know how many, 12 or 15 that come. It's literally 90 calories, 14 grams of protein. So I just love having these in the car, in my bag, just always having them handy. And I was listening to a podcast, kind of just a health podcast, and it was talking about if you have two options that you like equally, for example, it was either between this or a protein bar that is chocolate chip flavored. They were saying if you really don't care, don't have a preference, pick the one that's less sweet. It just kind of helps regulate your blood sugar, even if the other one is lower in sugar. It's just your taste buds in a way, something to do with your taste buds and the sugar, I don't know. So I went with this one, really trying to work on regulating my glucose spikes, because that can just lead to obviously mood highs and lows, but then just weight as well. You're able to just stay more steady. I don't want to be super hungry and then crash and all over the place. I want to stay at a steady rate. So getting in a good hit of protein, only 90 calories, and I don't like to talk about calories and all that stuff too much on here, but I do like to be mindful. If I'm really not even hungry, I don't want to eat a big meal. So this is perfect. Okay, now we're ready.
Finding right here, a little balance moment. Open it up. Open, close, open, and close. Double pulse it. Wiggle those toes. Dig that heel in. Pulse it up. Here we go. Open, close. It's open. It's close. Let that foot, if that helps you. Nice. It's starting to heat up right here. 4. Beautiful. Straight leg tap. It's super light. 2 more. We're going to go into a lateral lunge with our right leg for 4. Beautiful. You got 3. We're going to alternate that cross top in 2. So remembering, if you can't get all the way down, you're just going down an inch and up an inch. Really finding those elbows into your body. So good. Here we go. You're back in 4, in 3, in 2.
Okay, I just got done with my Sculpt Society workout. I love doing that before a run, mostly because I love it. It's just so much fun to me. I finally am in a place where I've stopped worrying about what I feel is best for my body, for this, for that, and just do what I love, because the workout that works is the one that you do. So I'm so happy to finally be in that place. Sorry, I can't tell. A second ago it was only focusing on this lamp, so now I'm paranoid that it's just gonna be focusing on that. The other reason I like doing it before a run is because it has so much glute activation and core activation. It's all, every workout I like to do is a full body, but it's a lot of there'll be standing legs, so you do lunges and side lunges and a lot of plank work, and so a lot of that would be in a running warm-up anyway, so it's really perfect. I try to time it to where I can do that first and then go on my run, even if it's just a 10-minute one. Like for a longer run day, I'll just do like a quickie is what it's called on the website or the app. So I'll just do like 10 minutes and that counts for my warm up and I love it. So that's perfect. It's looking kind of dreary outside. It's supposed to rain later. And to be honest with you, I feel like I need to put this down because my arm is just shaking. To be completely honest, I have just been going through getting really freaked out when I'm running. This is like around the time that that nursing student in Atlanta was killed when she went on her run. It was like around campus during the daytime. Like she did all the right things and still like she was killed. And there's just been a lot of people, like a lot of running kind of tragedies happening lately. And I know I follow a lot of running accounts, so I see them all popping up, but it is so scary. So I have like the things that I do to take precaution, and I can talk more about those in another video if you're interested. But the biggest thing is just following my gut and my intuition. And I feel like I'm even more honed into it now because I know all these things are happening. I always do have my dog with me, which helps so much. She helps me feel safer, but also I'm sure it kind of like wards off some people. But yeah, I've just been having a lot of like creepy instances. Nothing crazy has happened to me. Like I haven't like actually had to fight anyone. Like I see about people, like there was this girl who stopped to use a porta potty and there was a man in there like just waiting for someone, and she was like fighting for her life, and obviously she got away, ended up in the ER, and like showed this picture of her all bruised and stuff. Sorry, it's kind of vulgar, but it just kind of haunts me. So I've really been struggling with like wanting to go outside and run without my husband. And if I do, I don't know where to go. Like I just don't feel really safe a lot. So I'm trying to work through that. I'm trying to like, I want to not be scared, but it is scary, you know? So like right now, for instance, I really just want to ride the Peloton. If I had a treadmill at home, I would just do that. And I know I could go to the gym and do it, but I don't know. I just don't feel like doing that. I would rather just do it here at home. I have the Peloton bike here, and so sometimes I'll do that instead. But the ultimate goal is running. I know that biking is a great tool for cross training, but I haven't been running that much, so I really should get time on my feet, if that makes sense. So right now, I'm kind of just trying to decide what we're gonna do. Look at her, so sweet. Where we're gonna go. On like Saturdays, it's perfect. Like there's a lot of people out running, so I feel totally safe. But it's like on the days that are like not like on Saturday when it's super nice out, everyone is out. But when it's like a weekday and it's kind of gloomy and like, you know, the people who aren't just like, oh, it's so nice out, let's go for a walk, they aren't out. And so it's like really desolate sometimes. And that's what makes me really nervous when there's no one there because there's just less eyes. So that's kind of my dilemma, which I hate that. I hate it so much. It's so frustrating. I saw one of the local like running stores like Fleet Feet here has some running groups. There's a marathon here in Tulsa in November, and so they have a group that starts training I think closer to the summer. So I'm really going to consider, I would actually really like to join that. I have so much anxiety about joining running groups because I'm not a fast runner at the moment. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, am I gonna be able to keep up, blah, blah, blah. But the anxiety of getting attacked is now outweighing the anxiety of being the slowest person in the group. So that's fine. Also, my confidence is just getting higher. Like, I'm like, whatever. If I'm the slowest person, we all start somewhere. I don't know what to tell you. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm just kind of rambling on, but it's definitely not something to be ignored. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I really just want to ride the Peloton, but because for the past couple of times we've gone out, and then like yesterday we ran like half a mile, and there was like this very sketchy situation, so we turned around and came home after like 1 mile. And then last week we came to one of our running spots, and it was also just kind of sketchy. And then, like I said, I know I'm heightened, but so we ended up just coming home, and I rode the Peloton anyway that day. So I'm like, I don't want to go out there and then have to come all the way back home. Yeah. Anyway, if you have any tips, love to hear it, or strategies on what you do. I want to find a running friend, but I work a weird schedule, so there's also that. Anyway, you'll see what we do next. I'm not sure, still thinking about it. Okay, my brain feels very scattered right now. partly because I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat something. I have some leftovers that I'm going to put in the microwave. Just heat that up. And then, see, I can't even think. Which is a sign of hunger. If you didn't know, if your belly is not growling, if that doesn't happen to you, a sign of losing concentration, definitely a sign of hunger. I'm trying to work on my hunger and fullness cues, and that is one of them. And then the other thing, I need to do my quiet time. I feel very scattered and like, I don't know, my brain is kind of spinning, and I didn't even hardly have any of my coffee, so I know it's not because of that. I need to just ground myself, have my quiet time, remember God's in control. It's not me. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then we will get on with the day. I just am feeling very, very scattered, very frazzled. I need to recenter myself. So I'm gonna do those two things, and then we will reconvene. Someone who tends to run a little more on the anxious side or just kind of wired side, doing my quiet time is like what keeps me so grounded. And I don't do it every day. I'm trying to get better at it. I do pretty much read the Bible every single day, but sometimes it's like right before bed and I'm trying to kind of hurry through it. I don't like carve out time to just sit and be. Definitely recommend doing it. The like calmness and stillness and just peace I get from knowing like the Lord is in control and He has my best interest in mind, and it's all gonna work out for His good. Basically, just covers everything. Like all the stress, all the worry, it's still kind of there, but not really at the same time. Like it really doesn't matter in the long run. Okay, Nathaniel actually just texted me and asked if I could bring him lunch, so I'm gonna get him lunch, drop that off, maybe try and get some groceries while I'm out, bring that back, head out to Bible study, and I think I've decided to go on a run after Bible study just on the treadmill. So after I do that, I'll run the tread and then come back home and get meal prep going. Nathaniel's gonna go to the chiropractor, so I'll have more time to be able to meal prep without like, I try to be done with all my stuff when he gets home so that we can hang out, so I'll get some extra time doing that. So I guess I will catch up with you here in a little bit. Look at this sweet baby girl. Just look at her. She is as velvety soft as she looks. Oh, she's the best. Good morning. It is the next day, Saturday. Last night was kind of a whirlwind. Bible study ended up going longer and it was raining, so I didn't go for a run or anything. But, oh yeah, I talked to you after Sprouts. But got home, didn't really do any meal prepping. Yeah, so today we're just doing it all this morning. I'll show you what we have. We're almost done, and then I definitely do need to go for a run today. It's freezing cold though. It's like 40 degrees, which is absolutely freezing to me. I don't want to go, but I know I need to. I just need it for my brain. So I'm gonna finish all the meal prep. I go back to work tomorrow for the next 3 days, so I always get all my lunches ready and then try to have know what I'm gonna have for dinner when I get home, because I'm always ravenous when I get home. And then I'm gonna do the Sculpt Society workout. I like to do like a 45-minute one on the weekends. I really like them, they're so fun. And then we're gonna go for a run. Okay, this is what I'll be having at work. So I just have rotisserie chicken, broccoli, and cauliflower rice. I try to volume eat because I get really hungry, and yeah, basically that's it in short. So I'm gonna add sweet potato too, which I have over here in the oven. Almost done. Lots of sweet potatoes I'll add on top with some Primal Kitchen barbecue sauce. Then, I don't have a lot prepped. I just we have a lot of chicken right here that we can put with whatever we want to. Got some more broccoli, ton of lettuce, lots of apples and berries. Got some peppers over here. This is a Lily Eats and Tells, my favorite. It's like an oat bar, but it's lightened up so it has like more protein and less carbs. And then this is a tuna salad that you can just put with literally, I have rice here for Nate, so you could put it with that. I could put it over lettuce or eat it with crackers or whatever. This is yogurt that I got back when I was still eating dairy, which I'm still kind of doing, but anyway, that's leftover. Eggs, celery, and more cauliflower rice. And that's all we have for the week as of now. Hello everyone. It is days later from where I last recorded. I think the last I videoed was we went on this run, except for the videos are on my husband's phone, so I'm not sure if they'll even make it into this video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was super random and kind of all over the place, but sometimes it's just like that. It is, I don't know if you can hear that thunder. It is about to storm like crazy here, I think. So I was gonna go work at a coffee shop, but I am just staying in today. Which reminds me, I was gonna talk about this app that I recently learned about. I've been doing kind of like an online course about like social media presence. And one thing this girl talks about in her like first chapter is time management. She talks about feeling busy, but not really getting anything done. And that is the epitome of what I feel all the time. And so she talks about like tracking your time and seeing what you're actually spending your time doing. So it's an app called Toggle if you want to get it. And I've only used it one day, but even just that has helped me just be like, okay, I finished my workout and I'm about to go run now. But like the in-between time, I spent like an hour just like watching a YouTube video, like just kind of like tinkering around, if that makes sense. Like not really doing anything, but also not going. So I don't say that to be like, you need to be go, go, go all the time. But if you're like me and have specific goals you want to reach, it can be like such a mindful tool. Or even just if you're in school or if you just want to be more aware of what you're spending your time doing, I feel like that's such a great tool. Also, I wanted to share, I'm sitting here drinking this drink because I'm about to work on that course again and just kind of work on some content coming up. And this is a Mind Health from the company Arbonne. I used to kind of sell with them. And I do still have my account if you decide you want to try anything, but I don't like actively do that anymore. I just have it so I can use the products. My family uses them because they're so good and so delicious. But this Mind Health is such a hack. Like I used it all throughout college and nursing school for focus. It's like a healthy Adderall. Like it literally helps you focus so much. It is so bizarre. When you take it, drink it, it doesn't make you get shaky or anything like that. It's just, I can focus, my mind doesn't wander as much. So having that now, it is literally a lifesaver. So if you are in need of something like that, let me know because it has truly helped me so much. Also, it's cherry limeade flavor, so it's delicious. And then while I'm sharing about this, I just got these in the mail like just now. This is the Arbonne Feel Fit protein and essential meal protein. Again, I used to sell these, now I just use them for myself, but I was out and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get more immediately. So I got both. The meal essential has avocado oil, so it's a bit more filling and it has more protein, but I like that one. My husband really likes that one. He likes them both, but he likes that one better. I think it's just more filling and it tastes really good too. A lot of people like that one. The other one has hardly any sugar. I think it has 1 gram of sugar. Anyway, I don't know all the facts about them, but it's protein powder and it's all vegan and gluten-free and all that stuff. Whey protein makes my belly hurt and I've found it hard to find protein that's not whey that tastes remotely good, and this one is delicious. I genuinely actually look forward to making my protein shakes. So again, if that is something you're looking for, I can hook you up, or just if you know someone that you can get it from, that's great. You just can't like go online and get it straight from the website. You have to like kind of use someone. So if you're interested in trying that, I can totally help you, or if you know someone else, use them, but it's a great product. I recommend. Anyway, I think that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Watch out for that next video coming out about beginning running, because it's going to be all the tips that I really wish I knew when I started out. Very basic things. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you next time.